What's up, y'all? So, I wanted to speak really quick about parallel realities and how they coincide and how you create them um, with your thoughts. So, now that we're at a point of openness, and now that we're at a point of asking what is true and actually seeking what is true, and applying the totality of what is true to our human experiences, now we're able to look at things from a non-judgmental standpoint. Okay, so you're not so quick to not believe a lot of things. Okay, you're open to believing a lot of things. So with that being said, parallel realities are something that I was kind of staying away from because a lot of people do not they don't grasp the concept of what a parallel reality is. So basically, a parallel reality, because also I just watched the movie Us last night by Jordan Peele, and I thought it was an incredible film. I thought that the reason a lot of people left with such confusion is because of the different frequency waves, the different levels of vibrations that people are operating on. Those people are operating on lower levels of vibration, so they were not able to understand the message. They were not able to get the overall concept of the message. So the movie Us had a lot of it spoke very, very loud to the aspects of parallel realities. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep myself. I don't want my. So, parallel realities is like this. You have the willpower to think negative thoughts or positive thoughts. Okay? You are in control of that. Once you think a positive thought, okay, I'm just going to give you very, very detailed examples. So, for me, I had thought before even knowing all of this, even knowing how to apply this to my life, I had negative and positive thoughts. But the negative outweighed the positive because I was not striving to a point of enlightenment. I had not reached a point of spiritual awakening. So when you're not embarking on those journeys, then the media and the collective consciousness has a way of steering you towards whatever dominant thought, whatever frequency your thoughts are on. Okay, so if you are operating on negative thoughts, then that's what it's going to pull you towards. The same with the positive thoughts. That's what it's going to pull you towards. So for me, for example, I had a couple of thoughts about, I struggled with anxiety for a while. So with me struggling with anxiety, it led me to believe that I was a fearful person. Okay, I classify myself as a fearful person. I was fearful to die. I was fearful that I would be living with my mother a little bit longer than most people do. I was fearful that I would never get a job. I was fearful that if I took a leap of faith and I stepped out on my faith, that I would fail. So I was fearful of those things. I was fearful that I would never get out of debt. And then on the contrary, I had thoughts that were like, nah, I'm gonna get out of this one. I'm not gonna be staying with my mama for very long. I'm gonna have my own. I'm gonna be comfortable. I am gonna get a really good job, and I'm gonna love my job. I am going to get out of debt. I am going to live in abundance. So with me having those thoughts, I was in a reality where my dominant thoughts were negative because of the things that I was listening to, the people I was surrounding myself with. So it was negative. Okay. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. So my dominant thoughts were negative. Okay, and since they were negative, I had created a reality to where my debt would never be paid off. I had created a reality where I would never get a good paying job, and I would be staying with my mother for a little while longer. As with my positive thoughts, I created that reality too. So what you need to understand about parallel realities is that they're happening right now. So right now I am on my high flying disc, and I am at a point of just positivity, and I'm not allowing things to control the way that I feel internally. So with that being said, my reality is more positive. I'm having more things manifest in my life now. So now, the good thought that I had back then of having a good job and not staying with my mother long, I'm living that one out. But although I'm living this one out, the other one that I created with my thoughts, that one is also being lived out by me, another part of me. Okay? At the same exact time as this is taking place. Excuse me. So, parallel realities exist simultaneously. Okay, at the same time. That's why people are able to time travel. That's why in the movie Us, those people look just like them. Because if you paid attention to the beginning, there was a sign of 1111. Now, 1111 is a angel number. It is a lot of people think it's an angel number. I believe it's an angel number as well. And it is a sign from the universe, because the universe speaks in the language of vibration, and it speaks with numerology, because those are the only things that are factual. Okay, so that's the language of the universe. So the universe sent the sign of synchronicity. Okay, that was in there in the very beginning, 1111. And so when the girl went inside, and if you haven't seen Us yet, then this will be a spoiler, because I'm going to be giving just a couple of different insights on the way that I view the movie, with applying the perspective of parallel realities and knowing this. Because when you know about the parallel reality, it's not real hard for you to see what type of message she was trying to convey here in this movie. So with that being said, the people who looked exactly like them were, because it was all about the woman. That's where it started. Okay, that's where the movie started. It started about the mother. Okay, so she is in a place of fear, because she was lost at a very young age. She was lost, and she was fearful. Okay, so her fear was so strong that it created the reality of seeing the other parallel version of her, okay, which is that of fear. She was a child. And my take is that she was raised by people who are offering sloppy vibrations, because if you saw the movie and you saw where her mother was inside of the therapy office, and she was pretty much like crying, and she was portraying worry and doubt, and she was just, so that spoke volumes to how the little girl was being raised anyway inside of the household. So she had fear. She took on that vibration as her own fear. So since she was so fearful, because it had become dark inside of the place that she got lost in, she manifested, she was able to visually see the other part of herself that was fear. So when she did that, she got stuck there. She got stuck there because her subconscious mind was not, it's just like in Get Out, how they show you that it's able to get, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to come back with another video. Parallel realities are very, very true. Parallel realities are existing right now. So be careful what you wish for, because one day you just might be living it, whether it's good or bad. So you have to deliberately choose. You have to deliberately create. I have someone at my door right now, so I don't really have time. I'm going to come back in another video. But you guys, if you want to know more about parallel reality, stay tuned, because I am going to be posting another video. Also, you can look up other people that explain parallel realities very, very well. But I will be doing another video, because this is something that I feel like is a part of what everybody needs to know. Okay? And that's not all for now, but I'll be back with more real, real soon.